And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the August 2nd Superhero Night in downtown North Manchester, coming to you from the beautiful Firehouse. Please make welcome Good Night with Christopher Blue.
Hello, and welcome to Good Night with Christopher Blue. I'm Christopher Blue, and tonight is Superhero Night, which means I'll be bringing out my co-host, Reverb. Hello, once again, Reverb.
Howdy.
Thank you for showing up. For those at home who might be tuning in to this show for the first time, briefly explain what is a real-life superhero?
Well, we're just regular people that kind of make our own suits and identities at home and just go out to do good, help our communities.
For more information about real-life superheroes, please check the top corner. We'll put a little card there for you to check out the previous episode on it. But we're here to talk about real-life superheroes once again tonight. Specifically, something that a lot of real-life superheroes, when they get started, they kind of turn to. I know it's what I focused on when I first started, and I know many other real-life superheroes who have done that, and that is litter patrols, picking up litter. Now, a lot of people probably don't think of that as super heroic, but I think we can argue that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So, for those at home or those in the audience who want some more information on litter patrols, go ahead and talk about that a little bit.
Well, something you want to do is obviously keep your hands clean. Latex gloves and one of those arm grab squeeze things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Pick
We don't
up
know the
things.
names. They need to make an actual name for those. I think they have one. But yeah, it's easy to grab one of those and have a trash bag and just pick a spot where you see litter every single day, whether it's on one of your walks or on your way to work or outside the grocery store. You don't need to have anything special. Just go out there and pick it up. And
well, and the crazy thing is like it's one of those things that you don't really see a lot of litter unless you're looking for it. Unless it's piled up and right in your face. But for the most part, I know I've actually pulled over to the side of the road because one of my passengers threw something out the window, and I said, "Do you know how many hours I spend like picking stuff up?" But it's something that most people don't think about. There's Trash Island, which is the trash pile out in the middle of the ocean. That's the size of Texas.
Yep.
And unfortunately, as a species, we just don't think about our waste. So as real-life superheroes, we've decided one of our focuses is to go out with trash bags and do something about it. And it's not something that you have to wear a mask. It's not something that...
Oh, no.
In fact, anything that we do as real-life superheroes, it's not something that you have to hide your identity or do something to hide yourself in order to do. It's just something that anyone can go out and do. But why do you think so many people don't think about it? Like what is it? Because there's a reason that as real life superheroes we've decided, well, let's pick this avenue. So why do you think it is that the average person doesn't think about?
It's a dirty, gross thing. Like who wants to wake up and go out and pick up a diaper that someone they changed the baby's diaper on the side of the road and just tossed it aside? No one wants to go pick that up, but that's the problem. Is no one wants to, so who's going to? And
Right.
Eventually, someone's got to have to go pick that up.
Yeah. Now, in a couple weeks, we'll have a real life superhero named Citizen Tiger come on the show, and we'll talk more about this then. But kind of like litter patrols, Citizen Tiger and I, and you've joined in on this once. We've actually went out and cleaned rivers,
Yes.
where we pull trash and stuff out of rivers, and I have found some interesting stuff out in rivers alone. But again, I'll talk more with Citizen Tiger about that. What would you say is the most interesting thing you found not cleaning a river or just doing a normal litter patrol?
Cell phones, a wallet. I don't know if maybe they had it in their hand while they saw something out their window or something, but it was a wallet, had a good amount of cash in it, had their ID, their driver's license, credit cards. You can actually just drop those in one of those blue mailboxes, and it can be delivered to that person's address. A water bottle holder that you can put on a bike. But I've seen videos where they go out and do litter pickups or river cleanups, and they've found drones, iPods, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of like just weird trash out there amongst the normal trash, and it doesn't take much work to clean. And I know I go out and do it as well, but I'd like to thank anyone who goes out and cleans litter, because this world definitely needs it. And how does one just get started? That's a question we ask a lot when it comes to the different things we do, because I think it's important to not only talk about what it is that we do, but educate the public, how they can become superheroes in their own right. So how does someone just get started in litter pickup?
Take a look outside and think, is this the neighborhood I want to grow up in? Because eventually you can't just continue being mad at other people for throwing stuff aside, no one else doing anything. Well, if you're mad about it, then be the person that goes outside and does something about it.
Yeah, I like that.
It's your community too, and if you want to help, if you want to make sure it stays clean, then be someone that does something or get something started.
Yeah, I mean, how much can you talk about litter pickup? I actually do have a story now that I'm thinking about it. So I was just starting out as a real life superhero, and I didn't even have a proper uniform yet. I stitched together a suit with a sweatpants, sweatshirt, made myself a black mask with sunglasses.
Is that the one you were wearing when I first met you?
Yes, unfortunately, yes. If I have a picture of it, I'll put it up in post. But it was awful. But one of the best moments I've ever had, and that's in like the 10 plus years I've been doing this, was doing a litter patrol, and a lot of people would drive by and haze me. Of course, it's a dude wearing sweatpants just picking up trash. And there was this red truck, and it slowed down, and I was thinking, okay, here it comes. And the woman just looked out and just said, "Thank you so much." And I was speechless. And I didn't know what to say, so I just kind of gave her a two-fingered salute. And I've been doing that ever since. You've seen me do that everywhere I go, and that's where it started, was just being thanked for doing this simple act that anyone can do.
And sorry to interrupt you. And honestly, that's one of the best rewards. In the comics or the TV shows or movies, they get some big stage that they're standing on and get government recognition or some sort of plaque. But as real life superheroes, we just kind of get overlooked so often. Honestly, just getting a thank you is or even just a simple thumbs up is one of the best things that, keeps us going.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more. Is there anything else you'd like to add about litter pickups?
I was actually thinking about something. I know a lot of groups do it. I think I hear most about it from the California groups. The needle pickups.
Yes, actually, I did want to talk about that. So good thinking.
So I did want to just bring it up. Most libraries. I can't remember where it was, but I actually want to say it was a Walmart restroom. I went in there, and on my way out, I saw they had a
Sharps container?
Yeah. But I do believe you can go to almost any law enforcement building, and you can ask for one, and they'll give you a bag that you can put needles in, and it'll be puncture resistant.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to get started on needle pickups, you can do that.
Yeah, so like Reverb's saying, be careful if you decide to go out and pick up trash. That alone can be a dangerous act, and we don't want anyone getting hurt because they're trying to do some good. So be careful, wear the proper equipment.
Sorry, that actually reminded me. There was one time I used to do this in a different uniform with a different code name. Yeah. And when I've been wearing the black and blue for about 3 or 4 years, if that. But I was in Detroit with 2 other real-life superheroes, and we were doing a crime prevention patrol and a bit of a litter pickup. And there was a big branch from a tree that had fallen from a storm the night before. And I was like, oh, this is going to block some traffic on this road. And I thought I was doing the right thing, so I just grabbed it and moved it and kind of tried to grab some branches, and I had to move my hands and fingers around inside a lot. Guy that used to work with us was like, that was a good thing, but just so you know, you don't want to do that in these areas because that could have been filled with needles.
So, yeah, I can't stress enough, be careful when you're doing something as simple as picking up trash. We don't want anyone getting hurt. But with that being said, that's our show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified whenever we upload new content. And until next time, good night, my sweet baby angels. I'll see you tomorrow.